Hi, third grade, Miss Otto's class. This is Valerie, and we are going to have our March book talk. This month, we're going to have a classroom collection of a variety of different authors, some that are doing some crossover between some easier reading books and some harder juvenile fiction books, but still considered chapter books. I also have some science books in there just to kind of give you guys a big choice of fiction and nonfiction. And hopefully you'll find something in there that you really like. We're going to start with the author Ron Roy. And he does a couple different theories. We're going to start with the ones that are a little on the lower end, which are in our easy reader section. And these are our calendar mysteries. Okay, they run anywhere between a 2 and a 3.3, somewhere around there. And so we have in that collection, remember, they're mysteries, so they're going to be trying to solve something fun. So this is the July Jitters. And then we have the April Adventures. We'll be coming into April soon, so why not try some adventures with Ron Roy? And we have an August Acrobat. If you like circuses, I think this might be your ploy. These books don't need to be read in any kind of series or any kind of format. You can just go for it, right? And then we have one more in the calendar mysteries, and this is the January Joker. So that gives you some of the calendar mysteries that you might be interested in. So our crossover to Ron Roy is getting into some of these A to Z mysteries by Ron Roy. They're going to fall anywhere between a 3 and maybe a 4. So a little bit harder for you guys to read. So it would make you force you to kind of challenge yourself a little bit. This is the Orange Outlaw. And then we have the White Wolf. And finally, the Goose's Gold. Sounds like a treasure-seeking mystery to me. Could be a lot of fun. Remember I told you at the very beginning that I have some science books that I think you might enjoy. So, my science books that I've chosen, there's some magic school bus books in there, and then some other ones as well. And they're going to take you on an adventure and learn something that's nonfiction. Learn something that's true and not made up. So the magic school bus is going into the haunted museum, and they're going to learn about sound, what you hear. And then Magic School Bus, Ups and Downs, a book about floating and sinking. I also have a book about bubbles called Pop. A book about bubbles. This is not a Magic Treehouse book, obviously, but who doesn't love a bubble? And another science book about the sounds around us. And finally, the air is all around us. So what does air do around us? So there's some fun science books for you to explore true things around you. Now I have some more authors that do some crossovers as well. David Adler has a crossover between a couple of different books. He does the young Cam Jansens, and then he does the older Cam Jansens. Now, I'm not going to talk about the older Cam Jansens. They run closer to a 4, so we're going to stick with the younger ones this time. So we have young Cam Jansen and the Lion's Lunch Mystery. And again, these run anywhere between like a 2.4 to maybe a 3.1. So you got young Cam Jansen and the Lion's Lunch Mystery, Young Cam Jansen and the New Girl Mystery, the Baseball Mystery. Baseball season's right around the corner, guys. Also, David Adler writes the Bones series. And the Bones series, they have lots of different ARR levels too. They run right between 2 and 3. So we have the Math Test Mystery. I don't know about you, but I don't like to take math tests. And let's see here. Then we got Den's Gazette. Den Gazette does a couple different series, but the ones we're going to talk about today is Minnie and Moo and Elvis and the Rooster. So Minnie and Moo runs between 2 and 3 also. This is Minnie and Moo and the Poet from Planet X. April's Poetry Month, so that's right around the corner. So a poet? Interesting. Minnie and Moo and The Night Before Christmas. If you like Christmas and you want to read a Christmas book anytime, this is your opportunity. And then the Elvis and Rooster book today we're going to share is Almost Goes to Heaven. Ooh, I bet he's got something really special that makes him really happy, that he thinks he's almost going to heaven. We also have a couple of some Cynthia Rylant books, including a Poppleton book, which is one of her series, and this one is Poppleton Every Day. And this Poppleton runs about a little over a 2. And then we've got Mr. Puddle and Tabby Spinning the Yarn. And then, of course, the ever-famous Henry and Mudge books. Henry and Mudge in the Family Trees. So explore a little bit about your family and your family history. Henry and Mudge, The Best Day of All. I wonder what the best day of all could be. And Henry and Mudge and the Bedtime Thumps. Uh-oh, that sounds like a bedtime mystery. Something that might be making noise when you're trying to sleep at night. And finally, the last Cynthia Rylant book that we have today is one of the newer series that she has, and it runs at about a 2.5, and it is The High Rise Private Eyes. And this is the case of the baffled bear. So, third graders, I hope you find something in this your classroom collection that grabs your attention and you can enjoy and learn something or just enjoy reading. I'll see you next month.